They're 6 in and they're readying up, so this is actually pretty good timing. I'll just keep an eye on the stream to see when we jump in over there.
Looks like we're loading the server right now on the screen.
Nice. So let's talk about these teams then. Things we actually know about IM teams. I'm sorry to R5 and Plus Forward. I don't know that much about them, but it was a good game, so I enjoyed casting it. But now, on to the IM.
Well, I think it goes without saying that Solid Snake plays on one of these teams. So he's always fun to watch.
I think there might be some Targe in store.
Hopefully.
Well, I gotta say, this season, Team It was probably the most surprising team to watch because looking at their roster at the start of the season, it didn't really look like they were going to go anywhere, so to say. Like, it looked like they were going to be a middle IM team, and that was going to be it. But then in the later weeks, they started kind of just crushing everybody. They won a lot of games and had, I think, some close scores against Dead Hand and Rando, I believe. I don't have the record up, but
what surprises me about them is their teamwork. It's very good, and they do have Omar, who is named Grumpy, and he's definitely a very heavy DM-oriented scout and very good, definitely their best player. But the rest of them definitely hold their own, and they're so coordinated, and it works really well. And it's really shocking playing against them and seeing how well they play together. And it definitely shows in their record and the fact that they're in the playoffs.
Alright, so that I don't have to go look at aliases a bunch, looks like we're going live, but you want to just run me down the roster of Team Ed if you know who's who, so I don't have to call them by their whatever the heck in-game names?
Frio is my waifu.
That's Frio, yeah.
No, that's SS.
What? Oh my god.
SS, or I think his name is SS. If I'm wrong, you can yell at me. Even though you're not my friends.
I'll call him SS.
Is Frio.
Alright.
Grumpy is, like I said, Omar. I don't know who Bumpy is, I'm sorry. I don't know who their demo is either, I'm sorry.
Demo man.
Yep.
Okay. So, going to the first mid, I don't have my monitor set up, so I can't see who's fragging for sure, but Solid Snake's the first kill, so Team It dominating here.
Getting 3 fast picks, including the medic, but Tedo is behind, going for a jump on. Oh, wow. That ended fast. That was a fast wipe. Yeah, Xensity got 2 picks, but it was the roamer and the demo, which is a good pick, but
doesn't really matter in the scheme of things.
Yeah.
And we just have a teammate waiting for the double forward here, and Zen, they know what's going on here. They've got the sniper heavy, they're going to try for the early pop, and then the buffed heavy to hopefully make some kind of turnaround happen in this round. But the Uber is going to come in from Team It, and that's going to be very difficult for Xensity to deal with. They're popping early, they know where. I'm not sure if they were aware of the sniper, but they're aware of the potential for a sniper. Tons of damage going out on this Uber, no frags, but I mean, all of Team It is all over the point.
Or the heavy goes down, which is great, and the soldiers both jump at the same time and clean everything up. That's what I was saying, these guys are really coordinated, and it's nice to see. Also, is Ark Tony Swan? There's Ark Keezy and Ark.
Oh god. Okay, I'm going to assume
sure
Ark is Tony Swan.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to see what the demo man from Team 8 is up to this mid, because the last time he killed Solid Snake almost immediately, I think with an assist from the scout, but he got the sticky frag, so looks like he's going up top after shooting 1 stick from Garage, so just putting some damage out into Solid Snake who's moving point. Looks like actually the medic from Team 8 going up top as well, and the big jump in from Team 8 doing a ton of damage onto the
soldiers jumping
Zen.
And they end up getting Blinky, which is great. It's 3v3, so Xensity could win this, but Tony Swan is only at 15 health.
Well, he's going to go for it. I mean, he's nothing to lose, but not quite able to land enough shots to make a difference against the buffed scout. I think once they got pushed down to those friend classes, they just didn't quite have the health that they needed to make it happen. And I think that's kind of just a symptom of the initial part of mid. They took so much damage from that jumping soldier on the left. They need to.
As Omar walks into a sticky trap.
Stickies found. Actually, wouldn't be surprised to see Zen try to take yard back here, because Team It, I mean, here's the soldiers getting with them now, so they lost the window, but they had a little bit of time there where they outnumbered Team It, and they could have maybe pushed out and possibly, forced them back. Quick pop out of Z, managed to catch Solid Snake, but I don't think they're going to be able to push this forward onto the combo. They have Scout capping too, and probably just Team It's going to continue this going with their Demo Man advantage. Tic Tac picks up Jumpy. Meanwhile, Arc eating a sticky trap. Here's Tony Swan with help from his soldier getting a frag to stop the push of Team
It. Backing them up. They actually, I wouldn't mind seeing them try to be a little aggressive here, and I think they are. They're going to try to push them out, and they're going to succeed. Yeah. They could even Uber into them as Tic Tac drops somewhere. I didn't see where he died.
I guess that was flanked. That was to both scouts. So anyways, they've popped out. I think they took a little bit too much damage first, but whoa!
Wow.
There's the kills on the tail end of the Uber there. We have a 1x back cap. That's not going to do a thing.
He almost kills Solid Snake, and then he actually kills Tony Swan and a soldier. Wow.
What? This is reverse day.
Solid Snake gets flanked by both scouts. Wow.
It's Blinky jumping his heart out, dodging the scouts. He's super lit, getting pistoled down.
Oh, and there's the other one.
So big plays coming from Team It's scouts and turning that situation around there after that opening from the backhapping soldier.
Yeah. That was definitely a win for Xensity, but they had a scout and a soldier behind them, and then dropped.
Well, they just handled the situation wrong. I mean, there's no reason you should ever die to a backcapping soldier. You should just go in with two people who are both buffed, and he can hit you for damage, and that's that. But I think they just tried to DM him, maybe rushing things a bit too much. Here's Team It pushing onto last. I mean, they've got a couple frags, but Tony Swan manages to drop the pocket, and the Demo Man was already dead from Team It, so Arc still has a decent amount of health, but looks like too many people are dying. Jumpy actually picking up 4 frags there, ending it with an equalizer onto Arc.
He was able to sit on the lower pipe and kind of just sit there, and everyone ignored him. And eventually he killed the medic and the demo, and then a scout, and then got the heavy.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they had their hands full with the rest of the team, but yeah. I thought Zen might have defended that, but just couldn't get killed that soldier fast enough. So
and looks like Tito's lagging.
So he's late to mid. He's late to mid.
They actually get they got
it actually kind of works out because he picks up a soldier in garage. What?
Yeah.
The double fake.
The
delay soldier. Pick up the lit roamer in your own garage.
Oh, and a Niku kill. Always a good way to end a mid.
That's the revenge. Revenge equalizer. So they have the combo moving ahead to 4, so I'd say it's a guaranteed 4. There's really nothing that it can do about this. They're just going to have to set up their last.
Already pulling out the heavy and sniper.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of funny that they're mirroring the classes that Zen picked, but this is pretty standard stuff. I mean, you want to force the pop early, and then you want to have somebody who's really good at fighting after Ubers, and that's your heavies, so
just should see push in. Their combo's close on the right for it, so I'd expect Xensity to go right into them.
Yeah, they're there. Here comes the pop from Xensity. Solid Snake putting out a bunch of damage onto the heavy, but looks like Zen's flank actually took a lot of damage, but I don't think that's going to be enough because the Uber is doing too much, and there's nothing left for Team It, and that's the round. So good job, Xensity, making a game out of it after kind of getting crushed on those last couple mids. Now we're going to see if they can ride that momentum or if they purposefully delay a soldier to make the same play. Okay, no, I thought he was delayed, but I was just flipping my camera around too much. They're
I'm actually going to watch Zen soldiers, see what they do. They're going garage. Let's see if they go for an early aggressive jump. And Tic Tac jumps, but Tic Tac on the demo and Scout gets good damage, but no kills yet. Oh, there we go. Scout's cleaning it up.
Yeah, now we're just down to 3v3, 3v2 now. Not good health for Zen, but only Grumpy left alive.
He gets the back and a kill, but he's only at 42.
1 HP
See if
left.
Tic Tac can get him. There we go. That was a nice try by him. You got 2?
Yeah. I don't think he had
got
much...
both scouts.
Yeah, he killed both scouts, 1v3 effectively, so that's very impressive, but I don't think he had much chance of stopping Tic Tac,
Yeah.
and I don't think Team It can get to mid before this cap goes, so it's just going to be a hold on yard, and the situation we all love, even Uber's hold on greenery yard. But Zen... Okay, I was going crazy for a sec there because I saw the classes they were using while forward spawning, but they're just going to use a standard rollout. And actually, crits is going to be their solution to breaking this yard push, so nice. We don't have to wait forever.
Who's on Xensity yet? They like crits. I mean, they got Solid Snake, so why not?
There you go. You got to take your opportunity to crits while he's not charging, so you got to do it as much as possible. Doesn't cover it, but I would just as well think that's a fake. So
but they're
whatever.
holding it too long. It's gonna end up getting Uber.
They're
gonna get yard for free at least. Oh.
Okay, so the Uber's popped. That's okay for Xensity as long as Blinky lives.
Yep.
Basically, they're gonna get this crits again before it
might
moves.
get this soldier in garage.
Yeah, there's their kill, and picking up everybody.
Wow. Solid Snake just hitting pipes from yard to yard.
Yeah, and there's
That's
the full
wide.
cleanup. I think there's going to be a spawn in time for last. I don't think they can just rush it, but the big problem here is the crits is going to have nothing to stop it. The only way is if they maybe get some sick pyro reflect, or if they get a headshot on the medic as he enters, but I don't see any off classes yet. They've got their scouts spawning.
They do have a heavy, but that's not great.
A heavy's a terrible choice against crits.
And they're playing
What's
close,
this heavy
the
gonna
medic
do?
dies
Let's watch this
instantly.
heavy. Eat
He
crits.
dies, yeah. A 3k from Solid Snake. Hitting all his stickies that he needed to, and yeah. So,
honestly,
back to 2-2.
Every class except heavy is better against crits because you get owned.
And
it's better if you can dodge.
It was a scout that switched, and scouts actually work well against crits, especially in demo.
You just
pretty
drop.
difficult.
You just drop on the medic, and then you force him to switch to a soldier, or you force a soldier to defend against you. But you certainly do a lot better than a mid-range heavy getting owned for 300 damage a shot. But anyways, here we are, 5th mid to decide who wins the first half. Frio, or the other soldier from Team It, whose name's confused me. The double jump, but he doesn't really go anywhere, and Tic Tac's soldiers finding the big frags with a lot of kills going down onto it, so it looks like Zen in a great position just to clean this up, and actually...
Blinky running for his life with 29 health.
Yeah, actually, like 4 people from Zen all live with red health there, so just, not enough cleanup damage coming in to finish those frags from Team It, and that is what should be a round roll for Xensity if they play their cards right. It's an easy cap, they can just keep walking forward onto last. Pop.
Soldier goes up top, he eats a sticky, that's why I don't like going up top.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna hit resupply, but he's not gonna have a buff. If Zen was walking forward, what are they doing? Go forward!
They're checking the trap, there's a sniper, he takes a shot, doesn't hit anything. Actually he gets Solid Snake low.
Yeah. I don't really like that milk
here.
there. I mean, they should have known there was a sniper as soon as they entered the door, but, no headshot hits, so it's okay for Xensity. They're still going to manage to clean this up, I believe.
Hopefully. Well, Omar is still up.
Yeah, there we go. Arc with the pistol finishes up Omar, and Xensity...
3 rounds in a row.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nicely done. We didn't do predictions before this, but I was actually going to predict in favor of Team It. I thought they were just, the stronger team coming in, but Xensity's showing that they are here to, play the game and crush some nerds.
I think, Team It was just probably doing something at mid that Xensity wasn't used to or they didn't expect, and so now they've adjusted and adjusted pretty well. Their soldiers are getting really good damage on mid for Xensity, and that's helping them a lot.
That's a really good point, because the first few rounds we noted how Xensity kind of got bottled up onto one of the side corridors and just got too much damage in from the Team It jump, but that last mid was certainly decided by Zen's soldiers being up and aggressive onto Team It's side and making the damage happen. So now, second half, moving quickly, these guys know how to ready up, so let's see what Team It possibly does to adjust, or what Xensity does to keep their momentum going.
Its demo is going lower. Solid Snake going up top, as he usually does. Takes a sticky, but it's not big.
Yeah, he manages to land a sticky, and actually scouts just run across the point. Where the heck were the scouts from it, not covering the demos? So, already a good situation for Xensity. Couple frag exchange, but it's still in favor of Zen. Solid Snake might go down to the scout, but he doesn't manage to connect the scout shots, and Xensity takes control of this mid. To its credit, they managed to get their combo out, but that scout running across point after Solid Snake's damage on the demo without a scout to defend him kind of seems like a miscue, like the demo not saying I'm going left this time instead of top or something like that.
Their scouts did go up top, and I guess they just decided not to drop.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing stopping them from just going down. Now we have an Uber exchange looking to come in on 2, but Tic Tac gets dropped, so that's not a good situation, and Uber gets a ton of damage in with a kind of late flash on the Solid Snake and the soldier, so as I'm paying attention to teammates, good Uber, the scouts from Xensity kill everybody, and soldiers don't matter in this game. Good round.
I was gonna say, you know, it got those 2 nice picks, but
yeah,
ended
their
up not
Uber was
mattering.
ridiculously good. That's like if I was the combo, I'd be like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, it looked like, I think Omar was being a little too aggressive there without Uber. He kind of took too much damage with an Uber combo right in front of him.
That's greenery too. Your scouts are all bottled up, nowhere to go.
It's not going to mid.
I was watching Xensity and I was like, interesting. Did somebody lag?
I don't know.
Maybe they're just making the call. Maybe they're saying we're losing the mids, so let's try to play out the round. But I really don't like this kind of decision. I mean, they won enough of the mids to be making a force at it, but I guess it's been Zensity's show for a while there. So they're just gonna try to have a nice defense in yard, maybe bait Xensity into something. But like, Xensity could be super jerks here and wait for 10 minutes. Like, it can't push. If you're gonna do things like not go to mid,
and
kill
the
the
medic
medic.
dropped. So that doesn't work. If your medic doesn't pop Uber, which is unfortunate. Now they're getting a good pop on the soldiers, and the demos in Z taking really good damage.
Yeah.
He gets the pack, but he's probably gonna die here. Solid Snake's gonna bottle him. Well played. Solid Snake goes down, but it's just the roamer up who goes down to trading with the soldier.
Yeah, now the medic from teammate spawned as Pyro to try to defend last against the jumping soldier. Hit a reflect.
It doesn't reflect
no reflect
the rockets.
But slows them down long enough. Unfortunately, that means their medic is still dead.
Frio could switch to medic here.
The huge plays. I don't think
he doesn't.
But Omar does.
Nice. This is what I like to see.
Now they got they glitched the class limits. They got double medic, so this is strong.
This is probably going to be against the rules if they win the round, but who cares?
Okay, he didn't leave spawn, so it's alright.
Yeah.
They just got the 10-second earlier Uber, but I don't know if it's going to matter because it's still a big advantage for Xensity.
They're going
and now
up top. They're going to get forced early, but they bring a scout in.
Yeah.
The Uber is not the best, but I think it's going to do the trick as they get the medic and a bunch of other picks. So just the heavy up. And that's going to be game. 5 rounds in a row for Xensity. I wasn't expecting that, especially after those 2 rounds for it.
Yeah, it looks like Xensity just figured out mid, and it had their plan on mid, but they couldn't adjust. Although they could adjust to their medic spawning as Pyro and then having another person spawning to get to medic faster, which I think is awesome. Because, I mean, we were kind of just talking about it here as, like, a theory-crafty thing. Their spawner could spawn, but they actually did it. So that's pretty funny.
Well, do we want to call it a night, or is there anything else going on?
Maybe that Psyops versus Rando game is still in warm-up. I don't think I want to watch it.
No, it's over.
Alright.
Yeah, everything's over, it looks like. At least where I am.
So kind of just a wrap-up to that match. Team showing, some really strong mids and good control of the match at the start, but Xensity just adapting to them and just riding the momentum through to 5 straight rounds. Team kind of I mean, to their credit, they recognized that they weren't winning mid, and I kind of criticized them for not going to mid, but
I mean, if you're dropping 4 rounds in a row, and they were dropping them pretty hard, I think only one was really close. But even still, if one's close, I would keep going. But you know, they didn't think they were gonna get the kills they needed, so they just held yard, which, I mean, that's better than being on your last. But unfortunately, the medic dropped, and that's just not going to work out.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of understand the thought that you don't want to pop there, because it was a soldier scout suicide, and they were way back in yard, which is kind of why aggressive holds are nicer, because if you get suicided on while you're in an aggressive position, then you can just walk forward with the Uber and force the other combo, in addition to picking up that free frag on whoever suicided on you. But when you're way back like that, I mean, your Uber can't do anything. Obviously, it would have been better to pop there, but I could see saying, maybe the scout will miss, and maybe I'll get to hold it, and then we can walk forward and push. It was probably the thought process, so...
Yeah.
Tough situation for Team It, although the result with the medic super early spawn and then the medic switching stuff, I think made that match more entertaining than it was previously, so I'm cool with it.
Unfortunately, Grumpy didn't get a chance to Uber.
Yeah.
So he won't have much in the way of medic stats for the season.
I was looking forward to the Ruin-esque med switch to Scout and then carry, like Ace coming off of the off-class med Scout. That would have been pretty sick. Yeah. But that's gonna wrap us up for tonight, so thanks for watching. It's been fun, and I'll catch you guys next time I cast, I guess.